Underground crypto, breaking stereotypes, navigating through the world of crypto hype. A passing mainstream, they're on the rise, educating the masses, opening our eyes. Underground crypto, shining bright, taking us on a journey.
Welcome back to Underground Crypto, here with another deep dive, a review if that's what you want to call it. Today we are going to be going over Aleph.im. Hopefully I'm saying that right. As always, I am just going on my best understanding of what that should say. Aleph.im really fits a lot of the narratives that I think that we're looking for, that we think are going to be big in the bull run. I think we're in the bull run right now, but we're not at the top of the bull run where we really see the explosive move. I think this is a good one. It's positioned itself here at, number 579 by market cap, and that is just all the crypto projects that they're aware of, not tiny ones, by market cap, listed 1 to 1,000. It may go past that, but the top 1,000 is more than enough as far as relevancy goes, and this one is number 579. Now it's probably going to move up rapidly, so that number is really not the most important thing to be looking at. And we usually are coming right into the tokenomics, because tokenomics are extremely important when you are focusing or speculating on a coin, trying to decide if it's worth the investment, how much money could it potentially make you. The tokenomics are really where you see, I guess, the truth of the matter. So, important things: market cap. That's always important, because the price is determined by the market cap divided by the circulating supply, and that is going to give you your individual price per unit. Then you have what's the max supply of the project, meaning there will only ever be 500 million tokens, units, whatever you want to call it. There will be only 500 million of them in this project. And right now, the circulating supply is how many are actually out, because this 500 million, they're not all in the circulating supply yet. Some of them haven't come out. We call that the vesting schedule or the unlock schedule, whatever you want to call it. But only 186.4 million of this 500 million tokens are actually out and in circulation. Just to fully disclose, literally about an hour ago, I just bought $200 worth of this coin. Nothing crazy. Obviously, I don't have the audience to pump or dump a coin. Not that I would, but people love to accuse all the YouTubers of doing that. Pretty much none of the YouTubers out here have that kind of influence anyways. So if you come down and look at the contract's where you're going to kind of be able to see what blockchain is this actually operating on. Right here you can see that it is an Ethereum contract, and I believe it's an ERC20, but I know that there is a new type of token that's out that a lot of projects are using. So I think this actually might be on one of those new types of tokens on the Ethereum network. If you know what I'm talking about, if you don't, just never mind that. And then here you've got the websites where you can check out all their different websites. Community, that's where all their social medias are going to be. And if you scroll down, this is where, if you wanted to buy this coin, you could kind of figure out what exchanges are available to you, because obviously some exchanges are really not available, and some of them you might have never heard of. Might not be the best idea. Like, I've never heard of xt.com. I've seen it a few times around. No idea. I've heard of Gate.io for years. Never used them. KuCoin, of course, I've definitely used KuCoin. And Coinbase, if you're here in America like I am, Coinbase is probably the easiest, most accessible exchange to hook up to your bank account and buy things. I did buy my $200 of Aleph.im, however you want to say it, on Coinbase. Just for disclosure, I think that's the easiest. Now let's go ahead and hop over to their website, because I think we covered everything we really needed to do, other than, of course, right now it is going for about 35 cents per unit, per asset, per coin, however you want to say that. And if you just look back here, we're just on the 1 month chart. If you just go back even April 20th, it was only going for 15 cents. So you've had more than a double in your money. It went as high as 42. So just in that last month, you easily could have doubled your money. But I personally wouldn't have sold, even if you bought down here, just because I think this coin is going to continue to run, but that is just my personal opinion, obviously. So we're over here on their website, and we're gonna, let them explain to us what this coin is. When you're researching or you're looking at these types of coins, think, what is the narrative? What is going to make people want to choose this coin, to speculate, to put their money in it, so the market cap goes up and we all make money? But there has to be a reason why people believe in the coin. Keep your DApp, Decentralized Applications, running smoothly thanks to our reliable Web3 cloud solution. Access trusted off-chain data or computation within a couple of lines of code. That's probably more of a developer's kind of thing. Average person like me or you probably has no idea what that really is detailing. Blockchain agnostics, lightning fast, low cost, trustless. That's more speaking our language, simple and to the point. So that says empowering decentralized AI with Aleph.im, Liberty.io, harnessing Aleph.im's power for decentralized AI. It says join us at the intersection of AI and decentralization. Liberty.io employs the strength of Aleph.im compute nodes, giving life to fully decentralized peer-to-peer AI. This synergy allows for efficient computations while ensuring data privacy and system reliance. If that all just sounded like a bunch of gibberish to you, it's saying that it's efficient and it has privacy and it's very reliant. Their system is got resilience per se. So why use Aleph.im? Build dApps. Again, dApps are decentralized applications. So like apps like on your phone are centralized because they're all controlled and they all go through rather Google or Apple's Play stores and things like that. Decentralization is not having a single point of failure or a single point of ownership. So run your data storage and business logic on our unstoppable decentralized network instead of a centralized service such as AWS, which is Amazon Web Service, or Google Cloud. And then they're just kind of giving you some bullet points here. It says computing solutions. Private VM, VM stands for virtual machine, confidential, private, and encrypted virtual machine, 24/7 VM, processing or functions that need to run seamless all the time, so it never shuts down. Functions, basically serverless computing at your fingertips. This computing and access to computing is going to be really big as all these different projects and all these different blockchains, and AI specifically demands a lot of computing power, and there's just going to be a lack of it. There's just going to be a lack of that kind of computing power in the world. It's going to make the price of computing power go way up, and people are going to be looking for creative solutions such as Render, if you're familiar with the project, where they're trying to use the unused processing power, RAM, memory, all those different types of things, and just everyday devices that are sitting around people's houses. If they can kind of create a network where they can grab all that little bit of power in all these random devices, they can actually wind up with a bunch of power, computing power overall, and then that can be used for AI and blockchain and all those different types of things to create some resources where there were none before. So storage solutions, combo core channel node storage resource node. I have no idea what that really means, to be completely honest with you. I'm like a lot of you guys. I learned a ton of words in my journey in crypto, but sometimes I still have no idea what they're talking about. Immutable volume, storing and sharing data in a distributed file system. File storage, private and encrypted for objects and files. Storage is another thing, just like computing power. Storage is going to get very scarce as people continue to build, and a lot of your big companies move all of their clientele, all of their processing power needs over to blockchain type companies and services. There's just, the demand's going to go through the roof, and it's going to be hard for people to come up with good solutions to provide that kind of service for them. Solana, Ethereum, BNB Smart Chain. So it looks like they're compatible with those different blockchains, which is good. That's what we call interoperability. That means something being able to work or communicate with things outside of itself. So, Ethereum being able to talk to smart contracts on Solana, That would be interoperability. Big word, not that complex of a meaning. Don't let these, big words scare you. Google them and you'll realize that they have pretty simple meanings. So indexing framework. Consider using the Elf indexer framework for indexing blockchain data. It's open source, multi-chain, that's interoperability, and provides an easy-to-use solution for building high-performance decentralized indexers on Aleph.im infrastructure. So indexers or indexes are pretty much what it sounds like. It's just a collection of data that's been indexed or put in some form of order so that it can easily call for it and use it for whatever it needs to use. And then they have a get in touch button. If you're watching this and you feel like you need to get in touch with them, it's right on their website. Now, one of the more interesting things on any project or company's website that I like to go over is the roadmap, because it's kind of, when we're speculating, a way that we can kind of not hold them accountable, because you can't, but you can look to see if what they say they're going to do in the time that they say they're going to do it is actually what they do or not. So roadmap, charting the course to a decentralized future. Discover the exciting future of Aleph.im with our comprehensive roadmap. Explore the innovative features we have planned for 2024 and 2025 to continue building the decentralized cloud landscape. So 2024, it says, in 2024, Aleph.im is focused on enhancing user experience, scalability, privacy, and security. Our team is working to deliver new AI solutions that will empower businesses and individuals to harness the full potential of our decentralized cloud, which I think is a good summary of exactly what they're trying to accomplish in general. So they have, and they even tell you this is for Avalanche with Superfluid. They have a pay-as-you-go alpha, launch 26 cloud, which I'm not sure what that is, Web3 cloud solution, static website hosting, says in progress. So these green are things that they've already done, blue are in process right now. Hopefully they update this roadmap as they go. Wallet connection integrity, GPU support for virtual machine, EVM Oracle. Virtual machine is just a virtual machine. EVM actually stands for Ethereum's virtual machine, which is pretty much the biggest chain for developers and has the most developers. So if they can be compatible with Ethereum's virtual machine and have an Oracle to do that, then their rate of building and success is going to go way up. Confidential virtual machine. And then they have pay-as-you-go, mainnet, new EVM chain support, so that's interoperability, and instant snapshots, Docker image support, IPFS on virtual machine executors, storage resource nodes, that's alpha, decentralized load balancer, and staking on Solana. And in 2025 it says, for 2025 and the next years, our vision is to expand industry-wide adoption on decentralized computing and AI, emphasis on composability, collaboration, and sustainability. We are committed to paving the way for truly decentralized internet, and that really is, I think, the overall biggest takeaway here is a decentralized internet. So this 26 cloud refinement, it says, is in progress. Not quite sure what that is, but it's some kind of digital product that they're building out. Storage resource nodes beta, Kubernetes enterprise solutions, not sure what that is. File sharing features, block storage, database sharding. If you're familiar with what sharding is, I believe Ethereum is the one who introduced a lot of that stuff, and you've seen a lot of people kind of take that approach. Pay as you go for storage nodes, permissionless delegation, and reproducible virtual machines. Even they get me with these big words in here. And then here's some of the people who are rather connected with them or sponsored with them. And it's always good to see if any of these people are, people that we know. I think most people know Ubisoft as a gaming. I don't know if they do more than gaming, but I certainly know they do gaming. And I don't really recognize a lot of these other companies, Rarestone. So there's a lot of things here. Partners, Ubisoft, don't recognize any of the other partners. There's a lot of things here that we could deep dive into. that maybe there'll be a follow-up video. If I were to try to get every little bit of information and deep dive into these videos, they'd probably be an hour and a half long. You guys would probably watch about 10 minutes of it and go to another video. Especially on this specific project and projects like this, it can be very techy for developers and stuff, and you could get a little lost in the sauce here, get a little lost in the words, and maybe not follow. So I try to break it down and really make it simple so that everybody can understand it. Don't think there's much left on the website. Let's hop over to their Twitter. We're going to go ahead and give them a follow. I am CryptoRon @_groundcrypto on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. Go follow me over there. I try to repost a lot of the things that all these different projects we cover post so that you can kind of get it all in one place versus having to follow every single one of these different projects. So the pin post has 78,000 impressions, and let's see how many people. 41.7 thousand followers, so that's pretty good. Looks like they're located in Paris, France. Joined March 2019. Not really sure how long this project's been out, but given the nature of this project, I would say probably took them a little while to build out something that actually functions. And let's see, we're just looking to see how many impressions. 2.7 thousand 11 hours ago. We're looking to see how consistent they're actually posting. So 11 hours ago, and then before that, May 11th, which is only a couple of days ago. Not too bad. May 8th. So they're not posting every single day, but they're at least look like they're posting every 2 or 3 days, which is pretty decent. But we'd like to see them pick that up and really post every day. And we'd like to see some other people posting 24 reposts, 13 reposts. The pin post has 87 reposts. That's pretty good. And that's really what we're looking for on Twitter, just kind of like a sniff test just to see if they pass the sniff test. Because if you come in and the project has 100,000 followers and then you look and they're getting like, 13 views or, 100 impressions with 100,000 followers, something's not quite right. And it looks like, what is this down here? They did have a Spaces. If you're really interested in certain projects, it's good to go listen to their Spaces and things, because you can really hear people talk and you can see if there's real developers who have actual information or just a bunch of people trying to hype up a project. My gut rating here on this project is probably going to be about an 8, maybe even a 9. And I only rank it a 7 or 8 instead of a 9 and 10, just because there's a few elements of this that I still need to do a little bit of research on to fully understand every little tiny details. Sometimes you really don't need to. Once you've been doing this a while, you don't really need to know every little bit of developer, rhetoric to know if it's got the right narrative. So this has got, decentralization narrative, it's got AI narrative, it's got storage narrative, it's got computational power rendering type narrative. It's got a lot of narratives that we are looking for and are optimistic on going into this bull market's top, whenever that is, probably about a year from now. And that's just my speculation. That's just my understanding of the Bitcoin 4-year cycle. So, do your own research is really important. The whole point of this channel is that we kind of research together. Maybe you don't want to read all of those ginormous words on their website, and I read them for you. That's really why I started this channel. Thank you everybody for watching. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Send it to somebody who you know is interested in crypto or investing in crypto. Maybe they're not really interested in the tech or any of that stuff, but they're interested in making money and they're always looking for that coin. It's going to blow up. I think this is one of those coins that is going to do really well. And that's all I got for you guys today. CryptoRon out.